Success is not random, it's not accidental. Success must be planned for and executed for with consistency. I want you to imagine yourself as a ship. Let's say success is a port, Boston. You're coming out of, let's say, Bristol in England. You wouldn't expect to arrive by random chance on Boston, right? You need a compass, you need a map, you need a plan for navigation. You need to be 24 hours at a certain speed going straight for that port. If you're not doing that, then, bro, you're not going to arrive anywhere. Where is your compass? Your compass, real life, is your goals. At the beginning, it's fine if you don't have goals, but you'll develop them as soon as you get started. Once you get started, you first of all, there's basic goals, broad strokes that everybody wants. And you realize that you want a 10 out of 10 body because that means health. You want a sound mind, a knowledgeable mind, so you can navigate your life efficiently, solve problems, and arrive at your desired destination. And you want control over your reactions to your emotions, control over your mind, over your consciousness, over your attention, expand your consciousness, be able to focus on things, and have a good mental health. Those three key components that are going to be the foundation of your life come from three key core self improvement habits. They got much more depth to them, and I will explain them later. But you also can go to my course, the Lion Racers course. It's entirely free with all its resources and Notion template. You can dive deeper into the three core self improvement habits, but basically they are working out for the body, reading for the mind, and meditating for the soul. Once you got locked down all those self improvement core habits, then you can build on top of such foundation a business or a monetizable skill that you can develop, preferably an online business. What would be your map or GPS? That would be your timetable. In your timetable, you're going to have schedule for your day these tasks, as well as the rest of the tasks you'll have during your day, or the rest of even your fun time, which cannot be anything that spikes your dopamine and drops it below baseline. So basically, the bad habits, the instant gratification stuff, you know the drill. No porn, no video games, no generate music, no social media, unless it's educational content on YouTube. Do not call about it really educational content on YouTube. At least from 10 to 2 hours of content. I mean, long format content, you know. So the problem with dopamine spiking activities, the instant gratification stuff, is that will sap away your motivation to do these uh, self improvement habits that are usually like working out or meditating or reading or working on your business. They usually do quite the opposite of the instant gratification stuff. Instead of spiking your dopamine and dropping below baseline, which will feel worse and worse and worse and worse, and will get you into a depression, into an addiction cycle, and all that stuff. Instead of doing that, what they do is they feel worse at the beginning, but they feel better afterwards because your dopamine levels go up and your baseline now is higher than your previous baseline. That's why people feel so great when they have been going to the gym for a good while. They just feel great about themselves just by existing. Basically, when you're doing the good habits, you just feel well by default afterwards. It's like putting a pair of shoes, a pair of really tight shoes, just for the pleasure of taking them off. But it's not just that, because here you're also making progress, so it's just a win-win. Of course, you can go about it in a really dumb way, and let's say you really, because this your it's very funny because your actual reward system in your brain does functions like this, in the way that if you just whip yourself, basically you get a whip and start whipping yourself to inflict pain directly, you will feel better afterwards, and you will get also the same dopaministic uh, benefits from it. That's really really funny, to be honest. But yeah, that's just how it works. I do recommend you to read a book called Dopamine Nation about it, but this is basically the premise. So, on the whole idea of how it works, and it does works wonders. So I do recommend you to stick to your routine, stick to the good habits, 100% to your routine. If you try to stick just 80% to your routine, you won't be able to stick to. You'll drop further. Let's say to 70 or 60. Just shoot for 100%. You'll see how amazing results you can get. Stick to the exact hours. To implement your new habits, you need to also perform an identity shifting protocol, which will help you a lot to do it, to basically do it faster and get better results, just and also it will boost your motivation from the first 4 to 7 days, but you need to do this for the long run. So affirmations, there are 3 levels to it. The each level will take you around 100 days, so stick to them for 100 days. First level is basically affirmations, just for your 4 course of improvement habits that you're trying to implement. And basically, the drill: meditation, working out, reading, and working on your business. So you go about it like this. You simply say something like, I love meditation, I meditate daily. You need to make it a little bit more compelling and write it yourself. It's really important. Something like, let's say, I work out, I carve my body every single day with the fire of my heart and the iron of the earth. Something like that. See, it needs to be compelling. It needs to be made with a sophisticated language, higher level that you usually use on your conversations or whatever daily. You need to get good affirmations that feel purposeful and feel compelling. So, because you're going to be reading it like every single day, twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. It has to be as soon as you wake up, and it has to be right before going to bed. It has to be the first thing you do and the last thing you do. Why? Because on those 2 moments of the day, your unconscious mind, is more susceptible to suggestion. You're trying to influence your unconscious mind. Second level is connecting it to the three to the seven consciousness centers of your body, the seven chakras. And level three would be doing it also during deep meditation. But since you are not already really good at meditation, you're probably going to get started like at 5 minutes, 3 minutes of meditation. And normally you will get into a deeper state of meditation beyond the 20 minutes mark, as a basically as a thumb rule. But yeah, start start small, dream big, but start small. Why? Because you need to get into a flow state. You need to get quick wins so you boost your motivation. And also you need, like I said, to get into a flow state, you need to do things that are easy enough for you to actually be able to do them, but hard enough so you got to stretch to your limits, but just leaning just beyond your edge. If you want recommendations for books and all the stuff, like I said, my entire self-improvement course, everything, basically I go in depth about everything I'm talking about here, in my course of improvement, in my holistic self-improvement course. It's called the Lion Racers course. It's just fucking amazing. I got it for free for you. It's the link is in the description. Just go for it, bro. I hope i hope you actually take action and change your life. This changed my life entirely. I'm already making money online. I'm building the physique of my dreams. So fucking lean. I don't know if edit this and put a picture here or something, but bro, I have been meditating for 3 years already. I have never had so good mental health. I have never experienced again depression in my life. I'm building this amazing online business. I feel purposeful. I am helping people, doing coaching calls daily, scaling up their business, scaling up their lives, building these courses for you, trying to help you out, gathering this amazing community on my Discord server. In the future, I do plan to start a school community as well. Um, Building this dream of starting a new civilization or project, which is an amazing dream. And I know it sounds delusional as fuck, the whole idea of buying a ship, going going digital nomad with a bunch of guys into self improvement. It does sound crazy as fuck, but it's something worth living for, and it's something also worth dying for. Finding a way to build such an amazing new society, something that lasts, that withstands the fallout of Western civilization that we're experiencing right now. Because even though Trump is doing his best to get America back on his feet, bro, I'm telling you, unless he goes fucking nuts, which I hope he does, and declares himself basically a full-blown dictator or emperor of the United States of America or something like that. Unless he does that, which even if he does that, he's already way too old. He'll probably die in 10 years at best. And it's a shame, man. If he had, if he, if he had got a grip of power in the United States and had the opportunity to do all the good things that he's doing right now before, with more time and with a way more prolonged you know uh, governance period, bro. This might not be the case, but since I do not see any other way, since I do not see any other parallel society that preserves the legacy of the Western world, the legacy of our ancestors, and is striving to build something wonderful, something beautiful, and something new. It's not caught up in the past. It's not caught up. It reflects on the past. It sees the past and it understands how human nature works and how it has worked, how history has gone down, but at the same time pretends to build something new and something better. And that's what I'm trying to build. But that starts with myself, and that starts with you. That starts with us perfecting our own characters. That starts with us building our businesses, gathering resources, building our character, our values, building ourselves up, becoming true men of honor, dignity, pride, men of strength, bravery, mastery, and honor. The four tactical virtues. Start dreaming big, man. Delusion is just illusion if it's only backed by words. But illusion backed by relentless action, that's called faith, brother. Remember, duty, honor, and pride.